Going on, Reefing Fam, and our friend here is going to give us a tour. I just want a product. You go to the store, you pick up the Tunze
from the new country.
Made in Germany. My German friends are just. This is a reading room. Hey, Reefing Fam. We didn't even. This episode of Fragbox TV is brought to you by
the world's most beautiful nano reef tanks. Start your reefing adventure at reefcasa.com.
What's going on, Reefing Fam? We've made it here in Germany at what we call Tunze. It's not actually called Tunze. It's pronounced Tunze. Tunze. We're here at the facility. Before we start the video, I just want to say, oh, there it is. Look, hello, Tunze. And our friend here is going to give us a tour. I just want to say thank you to everyone who watches the channel, who subscribes, comments, likes, all that stuff, because I wouldn't be here in Germany if you guys didn't watch. So I just want to say grazie mille to everyone out there. Check it out. So this is the building here. They've been in business for 64 years. So it's actually 3 generations. I got to meet the grandson yesterday, Felix, and they've added to the building. So there's 40, you said 45 employees in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so throughout the years, they keep adding and adding additions. And to look at this. This is really cool wrap-around large structure with a store. The Korallen Garten, which is Felix's mother, who owns and operates this typical like local fish store in the basement or in the shop here, but it's separate from Tunze. There's actually more than what I just showed you. There's 3 different buildings. They're doing their own injection molding here. There's a shipping warehouse. And this is the entrance. I love this. Look at this. Very unusual tank. I've never seen one like that. It's like a corner tank, but look how it's made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individual. It's almost like the one they have at Worldwide Corals, but on the smaller version. Castle lighting with the plants in the back. It's just a beautiful, welcoming hello. Welcome to Tunze. Look at the size of these leather cores. How old is this thing?
Older.
What is the purpose of this thing? This is a prototype or just for fun?
It was for an entrance.
Nice. We're here in the engineer's office. Look at this. This is the brains behind the products. You can really tell they're made here in Germany. There's no joke. And we're in another office. I love that the products are here on their desk. You know, it's right in the front of your mind as you're working. Yeah. You know, cool. Let's check it out. The new Care boosters, and they're actually made of wood. But our friend here, Elisa, has the job of also doing quality control. So look, even just a small indentation in the wood, Scheiße, no good. Put it away. So we are now where they're doing the injection molding. We've just walked a short, maybe 5-minute walk. And it's pretty cool because they're actually made here in Germany. So we're going to check this out. Check it out. So this is the Tunze Aqua Fan. This is something we don't carry in the store, but I'm looking forward to getting it when we get back. If you want to cool down your aquarium, you're running too hot. Summer's around the corner for us. Actually made here. And this is one of 5 injection molding machines making it. Check it out. So cool seeing this side of the hobby. You know, when you pick up a product, you go to the store, you pick up the Tunze osmolator. I think we don't really think about how much engineering, how much work, how much machinery and thought goes into making even something as simple as like a little fan, like we just showed you.
Here, this is
for the
on the
osmolator
osmolator 3.
Oh, it's still warm, right off the press.
Yeah, the machine is molding the parts.
So cool. This is what it means to be made in Germany.
We've done from the new controller, the 7020.
Oh, the bracket that holds them.
Yeah.
Check it out.
A lot of pieces.
One of them. Check it out. These are the molds. If you don't know about injection molding, the way it works is you have your mold. It's basically put together, and it's going to shoot a high-pressured, hot stream of plastic into it. It cools off, it opens and lets it go, and it does that over and over. Because all the molding, all the blocks that are used for the tooling, and they can get quite heavy. You know, some of these weigh a couple thousand pounds, so you can see they've installed a crane here. Look at the size of this, just in order to move it. Maximum 1,200 kilogram. Yes. So if you're watching from the USA, times that by 2.2. We're looking at about, I don't know, 2,600 pounds maybe on this single drawer. Is this made in Germany?
Yes, it is.
Everything in here is made in Germany. So cool to see this sort of production, you know. It's just so freaking neat. I feel like I'm in an episode, if you guys have ever seen the show How It's Made, I feel like this is a live version of that. So this is showing you what part is the each tool, I guess, huh?
This is right. These are the the example parts.
So you know what's what.
Right. We have the numbers. We have nanostream.
What's the oldest one here? You must have something hiding in the back.
This one is pretty old. It's from the skimmer.
Oh, the skimmer cup.
9410.
9410. So keep in mind, these guys. This company is 64. You said 64 years old. Made in Germany. How do you say that in German? Made in Germany. Internationally understood. You know, they have their own tooling machines, their own parts, but even the stuff that they use to clean up, Bosch, you know, everything has to be high quality.
Some parts.
It's so cool. Drilling machine, milling machine. Something you guys may not know about me is I'm very, very much into tools. At home I have almost every single Milwaukee M18, M12 tool. Nothing obviously on this scale, on sort of, you know, mass scale like this, but it's like a work of art. You know, you can really just appreciate fine engineering like that.
Right. Experience. You have to clean the
Plastic. So I never knew this has to be completely dry before it hits the injection molding, because if there's any water that's being held inside this, it's going to screw up the piece that comes out. I guess this is clear.
This is the silence part.
Oh, for white.
Sure.
My German friends are just, they said this is a small CNC machine. You can fit inside. But this is, for them, yeah, this is just, you know, this is a normal German small. This is like a Mickey Mouse toy, you know. I like this. I like how organized they are. Oh man, this is really making me very happy. You guys know that I have OCD and everything in the store has to be organized. Even simple things like this, labels, you know. I know what that says. That's Osterwistiefen Flauschenwischen Fleiken, right? Yeah, that's exact. Oh yes, that's exactly what I knew was going to be in there. You know, very, very nice to see someone else. But you got to have stuff put away so that, you know, if you have someone new. That's cool. Even just for polishing. Look at all these little bits. I'm in love with this place. This is like the wastage that comes off of making the parts, and then they take them all, and that's what's over there in those bins. It's all going to get recycled and reused. Actually, a lot of things here I find in Germany are very environmentally friendly. A lot more than what we have in North America. A lot more thought goes into like little things like this that people might just throw in the garbage. Check it out. These are all the parts that we just saw that they were doing injection molding. And then this is where they're all stored. So what's inside box number 1? Can I open?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Are you guys ready? Oh. Exciting?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is for the Osmolator 3?
No.
Can't fake this. I told you guys, 65 years they've been around. And look at this. They have photos from their interview. 1990. This is when I was born. So this company's older than me. 92, 94. It's pretty cool. In their meeting room, they're keeping all their old prototypes and models. It's become sort of a museum of this company to just show off, I guess, all these different cool inventions over the years. It's pretty neat to see. It's a very popular light that we sell. It's the Eco Chic, the Refugium underwater, like completely waterproof. And you can see from the first one, all the different prototypes, right until the end, to the final product. Osmolator 3 parts, the injection molding piece, the control board, the wires.
The high quality cables from a German supplier.
And everything is soldered here. These are your soldering soldiers. And these the control boards, PCBs, they're all made here in Germany, local supplier, only 10 minutes from here. So they're really, really connected to their production. The tooling is done here. If not, it's done by a company close by. Everything's very, very closely connected.
Osmolator 3.
These are them. These are the pumps.
Here's a cover. Just a second.
It's built too well. You can't even open it. This is the pump. She's actually, look, this is pretty cool, guys, right in here in front of me, making them, soldering them together. Injection molding's done here, but even the coiling on the wires are going to show us how they actually coil these together, and it's all made here in-house. I don't believe them, but I'm asking if these are the colors because they're the German flag, or is it just coincidence? This is pretty cool right now. What they do is after they've assembled each and every pump, they plug it into this, and they just ensure, this is their quality control, that everything is running, operating, and working normally. And that happens for every single pump that they produce. Yeah, that's it. Touch this.
You can see something.
You can see March messing up the German engineering here. Everything was fine in the factory until I showed up. Okay. This is not as easy as you make it look.
Ah,
Okay, March is fired. Did it work?
it worked.
Okay, don't sell this one. Okay, this one.
No.
That's good.
Okay. So. Wenn jemand daneben steht, geht's weg.
Our friend Eric here is actually hand testing each and every one of their new osmolators, the sensor and the pumps, before I guess they get boxed up and packaged and ready to go. One more time, as you dip it in the water, we can see the pump is running. And oh, look at that, how responsive it is. Right away it turns off. It's pretty cool to see how each and every single one is going to go through that quality control. I was just telling them some other products that we bring in from Asia, sometimes we open stuff and brand new out of the box, it's not working. That's definitely not the case here because we have something called quality control.
So.
Flip the switch, and then it will automatically detect.
Look at that.
Just a moment,
Well, make sure it's perfect.
That one isn't.
Defect.
Yeah.
See? Look at that. Can you see? You can barely see. Something as small as that, but Eric caught it. So this is not up to our German standard, so something you would open and probably not notice if you brought it home. That like it's a little, if you really look, tiny little, itty bitty, like little tiny scratch on the side, but we're not going to use this one. Let's try again. This one's absolutely perfect.
Yep, and then we can.
This is the controller for the Turvel pumps. Very popular power head. But now with this, it's really a wave maker. It's an updated design of the old one, but you have your feed mode. It's very satisfying to press the buttons on these. You can control up and down, and it's got a really nice modern look, but still you notice right away that it's a Tunze product. They haven't moved too far away from the branding, and it just looks and feels great. I've never seen it sort of like that, but it won't let them over torque it. It's not going to ruin the plastic as it goes in. It just caps out. Filling the pumps with epoxy. This is actually the winding machine for the pumps. It's done here. We love Tunze products. Something we don't see. There's so many steps, so many little pieces of machinery. Not little. So many big pieces of machinery just for little intricate things like adding the magnet, or when they're adding a clear resin or epoxy. It's all done here. It all requires a machine. It all requires someone to do it. Even little things that you would overlook and not really pay attention to, like a clear coating on a refugium light. It all, I think, at least for myself, I become disconnected from the product. You pick it up and it's so cool, and it looks so nice and finished, but there's so much and so many people, so many different steps. 40 different hands are going to touch it and go before it makes its way to you. 5-year warranty.
To do that.
Show me your muscles. It's made in Germany. 5-year warranty. I think that's a really important part to note, because 5 years is something you don't see on a lot of products today. 1 year is the standard. 2 year if something's made in Germany or made in Europe by law, but these guys are offering 5-year warranty, and on certain products, if you see that, it comes without all the conditions you typically see. So sometimes 2 years, then you got to go and register, you get the extra 3 after that. No. This is made in Germany. They stand behind their products. You're getting 5 years, and even if you sell it, if somebody else picks it up, it's transferable. It belongs to the product, not because you sold it that it's no longer valid. So that's something I have yet to see from any other person, any other company that's making stuff in the aquarium world. They really stand out. Again, they stand behind it with the service. Look at this little added touch. I assembled and packaged this product for you with a cute little photo of the German woman who did it. Something you're not seeing, something that doesn't get the the same love and attention from some other companies. And this is really cool too. Something I spoke about a little bit at Interzoo. It's the macroalgae reactor. If you want to set up a refugium outside of your tank, or maybe you have already a sump, but you can easily hook it up. This comes with the waterproof light built right in the middle. Really easy way to grow Chaeto. Comes, I think, in 2 different sizes, right? That looks like
It's
the
the
bigger
big
one.
one.
Yeah, I've actually never seen that one in person. So if you really, really want to grow some macroalgae, you should try and look for that one. That's the 3812. Even something as simple as the packaging has been really over-engineered. So this one that our friend Petra right now is putting together, it holds their Aquawin, but it also holds their Tunze osmolator 3. Why do I keep saying Tunze? It's so obvious. Tunze. I keep saying Tunze, and we're here in the factory. It also holds the care magnet and holds one other product. So this one piece, it's all about making it simple for them, but also not wasting and having different sorts of packaging, because the box is the same size. So even, you know, something simple like that you may not even think about as you open the box has been really overly German engineered. Petra, you're doing a great job. Wunderbar.
Du kannst.
Beautiful. Water resistant too. That is really cool. That you can get it really, really wet. Don't throw it in the water, but with, you know, regular splashing, it's gonna last. They were using one in Interzoo, and they had the thing more or less submersed. And even the screws that they're using, they're not gonna rust. You can see on that one there was 0 plastic used in wrapping it. So anytime they do have to use plastic, they've moved over to this biodegradable film, because like I said earlier, a lot of what they do, they're thinking about the environment. They're thinking about waste, plastic, production, all that stuff. It's something that we don't often see, you know, overlook. You open, there's so much waste in plastic with all the products we buy, but they're putting thought and effort into reducing that and keeping it as low as possible if they absolutely need. You know, some things like this, we're looking at the skimmer, 9004 skimmer, you know, to wrap it so that it's not going to come scratched when you get it out of the box. Again, 9004 skimmer, awesome product. If you're looking for really the best, in my opinion, the best nano skimmer, the 9001, which is great, works all in one, will go in your back filter. And if you need a little bit more power, this one here, 9004, at only 4 watts, which is, for us, we're not really thinking about wattage in America because it's so inexpensive, but over here in Germany, they're about 10 times what we pay in terms of kilowatts for electricity, so it's virtually nothing, you know, it's pulling out less than what maybe your phone would be charging at. Anna here is packaging the Tunze 3152, very popular osmolator. What's an osmolator? It's an auto top-off. I don't think I need to describe or tell you anything about this because it's just been around forever. But very cool is the new one that's coming will be the nano version of the osmolator 3. So it's going to be an updated version of this that should come in September.
Yes.
Yeah, I've yet to hear about it. So that's kind of cool about coming to the factory, because you get to connect with them and the engineers. What's new? What's on your mind? What are you guys thinking? How are you going to improve? And these guys are always trying to make it better and better and better. Every pump from Tunze, before it makes its way to you, before it goes into the box, each and every pump is going to touch water. It's going to get tested. Again, the quality control here is just next level. You're never going to open a Tunze product and it's not going to work. Like I said in the video of some other ones. Explaining to me with the serial numbers that they're putting on the pumps so you can keep track of the age of it, you know, when it was made. And if you don't have the invoice, if you maybe purchased one of these used, you still have, like I said, you still got that 5-year warranty simply by having this. As long as your tags are intact on the pump, they're going to honor the warranty 5 years. Again, unheard of. Even their lunchroom is nice. You feel like you're at home. Look where they eat. It's just... everything's done differently here. Or maybe I'm just not used to it because our store is so small. But Germany is such a beautiful, beautiful, like the natural beauty here is just incredible. Doesn't stop. It's like behind every door is just another door, and then another door, and then more products, and then, yeah, the care magnets. This is the booster.
Yeah.
That makes it float. Very popular, very well designed magnet scraper for your glass. And the way these smart Germans have done it, it's curved so that it's not going to pick up sand or gravel. It's not going to scratch your glass as you move it across. Joined today by Lizard Lady. She comes to make one cameo appearance. Say hi, Lizard Lady.
Hi.
Workshop.
Too big for us? Okay.
Look at the size of these things. If you have a zoo, or if you're Mr. Sandler with a 20,000 liter aquarium, massive, massive pumps that they're making here. A lot of 3D printers. Okay, Racing Fam, we didn't even cover all of it. That was about, what you guys saw there was about 3 hours of walking. 3.5 hours, but then condensed into the video. And it's not even all of it. We didn't finish it. We have to move on. They're just doing some crazy things here. There's actually a store right here owned by Felix's mom. Felix is the grandson of the owner. His mom has her own shop. It's separate. They wanted me to tell you that this coral garden this is not Tunze. This is separate. So we're going to take the camera. That's going to be a separate video. We're going to go in there and record it. Thank you for watching this one from Germany. Signing off. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was really fun, really cool experience. And I have a whole new respect for this company right here.